YouTube, back again with another video. If you're new here, my name is Tim. Bringing you guys some fitness tips and tricks and my 15 years of experience with nutrition and, finally figuring out what gets us in shape and how to maintain being in shape while raising our kids and working a busy schedule. But right into the video, we got a quick nugget for you guys. A big nugget at that. Today's video is about confidence because I know you guys struggle with that. It's a lot of things around this topic that I could really dive deep into, but we're going to make it quick because we got to work. Today is another second shift day. We worked 12 hours last night, 3P to 3A. We got to do that again today. So we're going to get it in the gym. We outside the gym right now as usual. We're going to get our quick workout in about an hour, and then we're going to get back home, get cleaned up, and go to work. So today's topic, confidence, how to build it, how to increase it. 3 things that I do to keep confidence going up on the scale for myself. So first things around that, we want to understand confidence. We want to understand that we need it. It's something that helps us have those building blocks, and you can see confidence on a person. So we make sure we want to make sure that we have this, guys. We want to make sure that this is a staple, make sure that this is a non-negotiable. All right, so we want to make sure that we're keeping ourselves in order and in line, and make sure that we have a schedule and that we're following that schedule. Okay. The best way to build confidence, in my opinion, guys, is to make a promise and keep it. Okay. So the promises that you make to yourself internally are very and ultra important, because I think a lot of times I see a lot of guys, they make promises to their kids and they make promises to their bosses to get certain things done at work. And you'll see them get those things done, but they'll promise themselves to go to the gym and then they'll skip the gym. And that's crazy to me. Like how is it okay for you to make a promise to somebody else, but you make a promise to yourself and you can't keep it? And internally, what that does, guys, is that builds that low self-worth, because now if you make a promise, you're not going to keep it. And we can't do that to ourselves. We have to do the hard things because we love ourselves. We have to do the self-care, the deep work, and understanding that the image that we create is directly going to affect the events and how we feel in that moment. We can't let that deter us away from it. A lot of times you make decisions based upon your emotional state at that moment, and we can't do that. We have to have the confidence, and we have to keep the promises to ourselves to keep going in that right direction. All right. So one thing I also want to say is another way I build confidence is I get out of my own way. Guys, you got to get out of your own way. You got to make it easy for yourself. It should be like breathing to keep a promise to yourself most of the time. Put things in place to where they're obtainable. Of course, we have long-term goals, but we have short-term goals as well. And we want to make sure that some goals are just easy to obtain for confidence building, so that way we can keep things going and keep things moving and at an easy, steady pace. We don't want to put things that are too far out of reach and then we're beating ourselves up, guys, mentally when we don't make it. We can't do that. That's very self-damaging, and we want to stop kicking ourselves while we're down. Okay. Another big issue with building confidence is self-sabotaging. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of you guys, and I personally struggle with this, and I'm gonna give you guys a short story here in a second. But I see a lot of you guys like self-sabotaging yourself, not putting yourselves in position to do the hard things or the easy things, because the pressure of passing or failing is there. And instead of just going and failing something, we're just opting out to not do it at all. We can't do that, guys. We cannot do that. We have to go do the hard things, and we have to keep pressing forward. It's okay to fail. We all fail. I fail every single day at something, whether it's at work, whether it's not making my kids happy, whether it's not texting my partner back on time, or getting busy and losing track of time. We all fail at things in life. That's life. Life is all about making the adjustments and keeping pressing forward and making the best decisions at that time. It's just like parenting. You don't know until you know. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have your first kid, you think it's gonna be one thing, but it turned out to be something totally different. And then at the end of that tunnel, it's a blessing, is it not? I mean, it's a blessing, guys. But right on with the video. a quick short story of me self-sabotaging myself that I want to give you guys. I'm going to be transparent about it. I hoop. I've always hooped. And I come from a neighborhood. I had a great childhood, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the guys that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who y'all are if y'all watching this video. Shout out to y'all. You know, it was about 20 or 30 of us. We was all the same age. Grew up together playing football, basketball, very ultra competitive. I mean, we all was just at each other's necks every single day. Nothing better in that kind of childhood when it's a bunch of guys and girls, you know, boxing, hooping, you know, playing football, playing roundup, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that, like, oh man, like, it made childhood so great. But in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, I was doing pretty good for myself, you know what I'm saying? In my age group, I was strong, I was fast, I was quick, I was smart, you know what I'm saying? I was decent with females, even for a young guy at the time, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, when we go play sports, I get picked up, you know what I'm saying? And I had my moves, I had my go-tos, and I could finish, you know. Basically what I'm saying is, when we would go hoop, just to sum it up, we go hoop, boom, I got my little hezzy, boom, you know, and I come off the dribble, I shoot the floater. Boom, I was so good to where some of the older guys in the neighborhood was like, man, I can't wait till you get in high school just to see, you know, how you do this and do that, you know. And boom, all that pressure built up. Boom, I get to high school and I started to self-sabotage myself, you know. I stopped putting myself in position to even score or to even get into that floater or get that hezzy, you know what I'm saying, that I was so famous in the neighborhood for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was taking myself out of the equation. I was being very passive, and we can't do that, man. We cannot do that. We got to take shots at the rim, guys. We got to continue to take shots. That's how we build confidence. We build confidence by keeping the promises to ourselves and staying down, you know. And I got down on myself a lot, and eventually I just lost my love for hooping in general. And it's crazy to say now, I used to hoop for 4 or 5 hours every single day. For the people who know me, know. You know what I'm saying? And to say that I ain't picked up a ball in 3 to 6 months is insane. Like, I don't even have a membership nowhere where I can go hoop right now. I'm just trying to maintain and stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. All the hooping I did growing up, it's just crazy. Like, I averaged 30 points a game. You know what I'm saying? One season when I was in middle school, like, I was a scorer. I could do it all. You know what I'm saying? And to say that I don't even hoop no more now, it's like, dang, did I really peak in middle school? Nah, hold on. We ain't gonna do that. So, man, guys, we gonna start back hooping this year. We gonna go back. We're gonna go to the Y and we're gonna start back hooping, and we're gonna get back our love. You know what I'm saying? Because we still do love it. We just don't put ourselves in position to do it anymore. You know, we got to get that love back. You know what I'm saying? Don't self-sabotage and don't negotiate. Make the choice and go with it. I just made a choice, and I'm going to go with it, guys. We're going to go and we're going to get a gym where we can go hoop, and we're going to make the best of those choices, and we're going to rock with it, you know, all year. You know, another tip that I want to give you guys is, people are going to talk about you anyway. People are going to talk anyway. The time is going to pass anyway. So you might as well make good use of it, and you might as well give them something to talk about. You know, if they're going to have something to say, at least give them some jargon. You know what I'm saying? And why you care about what they say or the advice they trying to give when you wouldn't really take advice from them anyway? If I know that you're out of shape, why would I take advice from you on how to eat? That don't even make good sense. You know, you ain't even doing it right for yourself. So how can I even trust your word and you trying to give me advice, guys? So don't worry about people, and don't worry about, you know, what people think of you. Worry about what you think of yourself, because we are not our thoughts, but you will manifest things for yourself, and your thoughts are very powerful. The universe is very rewarding where you're in line and when you think positively of yourself. So let's stay in our heads and be positive and understand that there's a lot of love that we got to give ourselves, and our image reflects that, guys. That's why we got to be in shape, and we have to keep those promises to ourselves to stay in shape and to eat a healthy, balanced diet and to work out and to do these things properly. That way we can show up for the people that we love, guys. All right, just a quick video for you guys. Hope you guys understand. A couple tips and tricks on how to build confidence, what I use, the methods, and some of the methods to the madness, you know, if that makes sense. Watch the channel, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the support. Check out some of my other videos. We're gonna keep steamrolling 2025 with this good content, and I got a lot to say, and we're gonna get it out to you guys. Have a great one. God bless.